It was not a personal choice for me to say, when I grow up, I want to be a security professional. It's like, I wanted to be a stuntman as a kid, but I ended up being a security researcher. I'm David Jacoby. I live in the south of Sweden with my 2 kids, just a few hundred meters from the beach. I love nerdy stuff like Star Wars and Marvel. I also like old computers. I love old computers like Commodore 64 and Atari. And I collect horror movies. I started to work with computer security when I was 16 years old, still going in school, and I hacked an ISP, like a hosting company. Found a few vulnerabilities, reported them to the support team, and they hired me as a consultant, more or less, to fix their security. And that's basically how I ended up in the computer security industry. So I do work for Kaspersky Lab. I am head of security research for the Nordic and the Benelux countries. I'm their security evangelist and security researcher, so I'm doing research, and when I've done my research I go to conferences or talk to journalists and trying to be as provocative as possible so people start thinking about computer security. I was invited to speaker and I accepted the talk because it's C-level people, it's management people who I can look in the face and say, why are you not doing your job? Or you're doing it wrong, or you have to think in a different way. There's not enough people being provocative and being out there and talking and taking the discussion with C-level people. We have so many different layers, different industries coming up for using the internet, and we have not enough people trying to secure that. Not a lot of things has changed, really. It's the same things that we've been fighting since 1980s, 1970s, but we still do the same errors, the same mistakes over and over and over again. I think the security professionals, what they should do is actually to just take it easy now. Don't go all crazy, Stop for a while and just think, what am I trying to solve? How am I going to solve it? And also we're thinking about future threats. I get that question a lot. So what do you think we will see in the future? I don't care what we'll see in the future because we couldn't fix the stuff that we've been working on for 10 years. So why should I even spend time fixing something that I don't know anything about? What really fascinates me is the psychology behind computer security. Because that's something that's very difficult to measure. Fixing the human brain and the human behavior is very difficult. We say that it's the human factor that's the biggest problem, but we're not really looking into that. And we should spend more time on the social aspect of computer security. Here at this conference, I was attending a workshop called the ABCs of Security, and it was brilliant. That was actually one of the best workshops I've ever attended in my life, because that was not a technical workshop. It was exactly, what I think computer security is about. I have a passion for computer security. I don't do it for the money, I don't do it for the fame, I do it because I really believe that it's something that we have to do. We're lacking a lot of people with passion in the security industry. If you're only doing it for money, then you're doing it wrong. Take it really personal. And if you don't care about security, there's other industries you can work in.